that you were saying earlier that Kenneth was inspired by were other, you know, fine jewelry designers.
Other fine jewelry designers, yeah. And I can tell you a very nice, funny story about this bracelet. His friend Pat Buckley was getting a pair of them from a famous designer, real ones, and she had invited Kenneth also to a dinner party at their home, and the designer had brought them and delivered it to her, and she was wearing them, and as Kenneth came in, he said to Pat Buckley, "Sit on your wrist. Here comes Kenneth Lane. He'll be copying them and it'll be in his showroom tomorrow."
And did he?
No, I don't know, but they were great friends. They were great friends,
funny?
and he wouldn't have cared if he did.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And a look like this, I can only imagine in probably solid gold and diamonds, and don't forget it, right?
Maybe, I don't know, $100,000 or something.
Oh boy.
Something crazy.
And the way that we were able, and then we will talk about, you know, that level when you have Kenneth KJL by Kenneth J. Lane. I mean, when that is attached to the fashion jewelry, we're very particular to keep, you know, the standards of the quality of the materials that you used. I mean, impeccable.
It has to stay the same. Otherwise, what's the point?
What's the point? And I said to Chris earlier, I said, you know, Kenneth would be so proud, and he said that's my mission every day to make him prouder and more proud.
Absolutely.
On you know, recreating the amazing, really legendary pieces.
We're cutting no corners.
No.
And especially not for here.
Well, and we're so excited. Okay, so let me just share with you, under the same item number, we have the bracelet as well as the ring. The ring is available in sizes 5 through size 10. It's $49.95. Really?
Wow.
Okay. Or $69.95. I'm going to say, all right, $69.95, right?
I'd have to put my glasses on.
I need my glasses on, obviously,
the
too.
ring is $69.95.
I thought it was $89.95. Either way.
I'm squinting.
Yeah, me too, Chris. 5 through size 10. And I'm going to check with my producer. Is it $69.95, and do we have flex pay?
Yes.
Okay, we do have flex pay. So the ring is going very, very quickly. Alrighty, the ring is 3 flex pays, so it's under $24 to get the ring home. The bracelet, which is $129.95, which is also $20 off, brand new today for our Customer Appreciation Month. 4 flex payments over the next 4 months, you can break up your payments, is $32.50 to get it home. And 2 sizes in this bracelet. We have a small, medium, large.
Yeah. Can I just show you one thing about this bracelet?
Please, just in one second.
Okay, what I want to show you is on this. I'm just
hold on. Let me get the camera. I don't want. Chris wants to hold it if that's okay, guys.
Okay, no, you do it. You can do it.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
I want to show ladies how to put it on and off so they don't. Kenneth was a genius. That's not the way to do it. Okay. Because it's a spring. You'll bend it and break it maybe.
Got it.
What you want to do is you want to take it and twist it like this to get it on and off because it's a coiled spring. It's a genius move.
See, I would have known that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. So you slide it just like that. You see,
so like the natural movement. Yeah, you just taught me something very, very clever. So same thing, taking it off.
Absolutely.
It has.
It's the easiest on-off ever.
You are not kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everything about these pieces, the weight, just the substance of the weight.
Not too heavy, not too light, just right.
But feels exactly like solid gold.
Yeah. I keep reiterating, the attention to detail on these pieces, second to none.
All right, let's get a close-up. Let's start with the actual face here on the ring. It is, or on the bracelet, either or.
Either one, it doesn't even matter. They're just incredibly well made.
Oh, look at that.
The thought that went into them, it even, I think something has a little tail wrap around it on it.
Yeah, it sure does. Let me see all the way around. And then it comes up.
And all of those
all the way here.
All those little crystals individually hand set.
And a lot of all the pieces, right, have that little hand finishing to them. Yeah. And in the detail, the enameling here.
And let's not kid ourselves, even the enameling work on that's not easy to do. That takes skilled.
Oh boy, you're not kidding. That #1 top artisans. Now he, I'm sure, obviously, worked with the same setters on, that set premium diamonds or gemstones or...
Quite likely, quite likely.
Yeah.
It's the same technique.
Right.
Same technique.
And what a master of great dimension in jewelry. Definitely showcase pieces. I think that's an understatement.
Showcase and collectible.
And collectible.
Wildly collectible.
You were talking about some of the big auction houses and around the world.
Yeah.
And how many pieces in fashion jewelry are by his originals?
In fact, there's going to be a big auction in June of Kenneth's items, and there'll be a lot of great vintage pieces in that as well. We may end up buying some of them back.
Why not, right? You were sharing a story earlier that Kenneth didn't buy, right?
He did, and we'll talk about that later when that earring comes back out.
Yes, we have some fabulous earrings and amazing brooches. And as I mentioned, if you have had the opportunity to perhaps own a pair, or a piece, I should say, of Kenneth J. Lane, we'd love for you to share your testimonials. If you're shopping for the very first time, it is the premiere here at HSN. It was on 2 shows earlier. Every single piece just about sold out, and certainly for good reason. And to be able to have the opportunity of flex pay and all the other great things. You know, I love what you were saying earlier. We were mentioning, you know, his designs to this day are the choice of royalty and first ladies and celebrities, but he loved designing fashion for every woman, correct?
Every lady, always with that in mind.
Isn't that great?
It made him very, very happy when he knew that people would enjoy it at every level. And it's not just the age or the income level, let's say. Every woman can wear this jewelry.
And that's so true.
Yeah.
It's, you know, and wear it effortlessly and let it characterize who you are. Because I think his pieces, that's why he's so iconic, and are the most statement-made jewelry pieces out of any fashion or jewelry designer to this day.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's probably the most famous fashion jewelry designer ever.
No doubt.
And I'll say I think we have the best collection ever.
I do agree with you, Chris. Good job.
Beautiful
Absolutely.
stuff. Beautiful stuff.
I want to show you on the band. It is a tapered shank, so order true to size. We have 5 through size 10. It's a customer event price of $20 off. It will be $89.95. It's $69.95. Good news is we still have 5 through size 10. The bracelet, I want to share with you, that coloring in this metal is so rich too. Small, medium, medium, large.
2 sizes.
And thank you, Chris, for sharing with us. This is the way you're going to put it on. It just kind of just bends to either side instead of flexing it this way. You want to like coil it to the front or twist it.
Just slide into it.
And look at, that's how simple and easy it is to slide on your hand. We typically say small, medium will comfortably accommodate up to about a 7 1/4 inch wrist, and then medium, large up to comfortably about an 8-inch wrist. So we have filled the gamut here of sizes. We thank you. Very, very popular. Please shop, as I know so many of you have, the KJL collection by Kenneth J. Lane on hsn.com. So many pieces sold out before it even premiered.
I couldn't believe
Chris.
it.
How great is that?
I mean, we talked about how popular online shopping is, but who knew?
Right.
Who knew?
Well, we love it, and we're delighted that you are here again. This is Chris Shepard, and you were fortunate to be able to work side by side with Kenneth for